Hey, this is Martha with Martha's Creative Life. Hi! I am back to share something with you that happened last night over on Handmade by Ying with Donna's channel. She challenged me. She challenged me and a couple other content creators. Let me show you what the package was. It came like this, and it said, "Congratulations, you have been challenged by Donna over at Handmade by Ying to participate in a large joint collaboration. Should you choose not to participate, you must contact Donna directly. Do not open this package until we come together. Enjoy the wait, the suspense of what your contents are." So it did say on here, legit kits. So this package sat for over a month at my home unopened until last night. Do y'all want to see what she challenged me to do? Are you ready? This beautiful lion. Isn't he so handsome? Look at all the colors in him. He is absolutely gorgeous. So you can find him over at legitkits.com is where he is going to be. So if you want to go over there and look at all the colors and look at the pattern and see what they do share on there. But they have so many different other ones that you can choose from as well. I've not done a project like this before, so this is brand new for me. Needless to say, last night I was chomping at the bit going, how am I going to do this? But I know I've got a great group of collab friends that are doing this with me that will be able to help me if I have any questions. And this is where you come in as well. Last night, when Dawn and I had talked about it, we had talked about doing a little special way because I did not actually buy the fabric for the kit. I was going to see how I could do it a thrifty way. Well, then Becca and Ian decided to change it up a bit and challenge me yet again to have all of you, my subscribers, my friends, in my community to send me fabric. Oh boy. So how are we going to do that? So what we are going to do is I'm going to, already showed you where to go to legitkits.com. You will actually see a lot of the colors that are in the pattern itself. So while I'm not able to give you the exact colors because they are using Kona cottons for it, we're going to change it up a bit and we're going to use batiks. I really love batiks. So I think that would really make a lion that stands out, but even really stands out because of the dimension that's in the batik fabrics. So would you like to send me fabric? How are you going to do that? What colors are you going to need? So I've come up with a list. Kate, a sweet subscriber last night, reached out to me and gave me an idea. And this is the only best way that I know how to do it because I work a full-time job. So I'm not able to keep up with it every day, for what, 5 days to tell you what I need, what I don't need. So if your last name begins with letter A through D, you're going to pick oranges for me in batiks. If your last name starts with the letter E and goes all the way to the letter H, you're going to pick out some blacks for me and grays. If your last name starts with the letter I and goes to the letter L, you're going to pick out some browns for me. If your last name starts with the letter M and goes all the way to the letter R, you're going to pick out some reds for me. If your last name starts with the letter S and goes all the way to the letter Z, you're going to pick out tans for me. So I was looking at the color guide that they sent with the pattern because it was really awesome. They sent me this that I already showed you. They sent me all of my pattern side, my finished quilt pages, and my assembly guide. And then they also sent me all of this right here, which is my foundation paper piecing. What an amazing kit that they put together for you. So the only thing that I did not get was the fabric. So when I look at the color guide, if you look at the top of the lion, he has a lot of greens here. We'll do it on this side. A lot of greens. We're going to trade out those greens for purples. We're going to do purples instead. I'm trying to think how to put that just right for you. Okay, there you go. So all the greens are going to be purples. So if you look at it, this right here is more like some blacks. I'm going to do some blacks and grays. So that's where those colors are going to come in. We've got a lot of tans here. We've got a lot of reds and golds and all those different colors there. So if you go online, you can actually see how some of the colors look. So when I was looking at the color guide, I can't show you the color guide because that's part of the pattern. I looked at it, and like the tan colors that I'm going to need, it reminded me of women's makeup that people would put on their face. You've got like the really light colors for people who are like me, and then you go all the way down to what's called a wheat color, which would be a darker skin color. And then the browns are kind of the same way, like what you would use for blush if you had a darker skin tone, or the bronzers. So that's kind of what I was looking at, that those colors were kind of the same. And then with the yellows and the oranges, the yellows was more of, or the oranges were more of like if you needed orange colors for bronzer or for blush. And then the reds reminded me a lot of lip color. So if you look at those colors and actually look at the lion, hope that'll give you some good ideas of colors to choose from. So my lion is not going to look just like the lion that's on this piece of paper here, because you're going to be sending me batiks instead of the cotton colors, which I like it. I think it's pretty, but I think it'll give more dimension using the batiks. So without further ado, what do you do next? So in the description of the video, I have put my P.O. box address in here for you. Today is Tuesday, November the 7th. So what I am requesting, if you possibly can, see if you can have it shipped out, postmarked by next Monday. And next Monday, I believe, is the 13th, because Saturday is Veterans Day. It's a holiday, so I know that the post office most likely will not be open that day if you're actually going to the post office to send it to me. So I figured Monday would be the best day. And then I will take everything that you send me and I will match it up the best that I can to the color guide. Sizing. What sizing do I need? There was only a few pieces that I needed that was going to be like a half yard. So knowing that I only need just a few pieces that are a half yard, anything less than a half yard, but at least a fourth of a yard, I think would be great. I don't need a full yard of fabric. Anything extra that I have left over, I'm considering using it as an after quilt on the back of the quilt when I'm done. Because if you're sending me fabric, I want to be able to use it as much as I possibly can so that I don't have a lot of scraps left over. So I thought about, well, what about an after quilt on the back? So if you have any questions, please let me know. I think I've covered everything. I don't know what Donna got me into, but I am super excited to share this journey with you. Foundation paper piecing is not something that I have done a lot of, so I'm hoping to be a little bit more legit with foundation paper piecing. So until next time, I will talk to you soon. Take care, happy sewing, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Bye.